All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the bishop elders of Great Millstone for teaching his word in truth and sincerity and for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching and prophesying in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Hey, this is the brother Gabar Yahweh from GMS Hawaii, coming to you with another quick lesson. And this lesson is on CBDC'S, central bank digital currencies. And while we were at camp on Sunday, we came across this several articles. All right, and I just typed in CBDCs to be tested in 2023. CBDC to be tested in 2023, and lo and behold, it's a number of countries that are going to be testing this or launching these CBDCs in 2023. Real quick, so 2023 is definitely going to be a big year for the MOTB. They're trying to get this thing pushed off the ground. They're trying to get this thing in motion. And all of these different countries, all these countries across the world are going to CBDCs, man. All right, so I just typed it up right here. I said CBDCs to be tested in 2023, and this is another step to the MOTB. Okay, because how are you going to get your CBDCs? They're not going to give you a debit card. They're not going to give you a credit card. They're not going to give you some type of PIN code. No, that's going to be with that CHIP, man. All right. And you got to know something big is happening if all these different nations are moving to it. So it says the BOJ's or Bank of Japan's next phase of CBDC testing will involve Japan's 3 mega banks as well as regional banks. A digital yen could be issued in 2026, man. Okay, which is not far down the road. So this is digital yen CBDC. This is from what is this website called? Something crypto, bncrypto.com. All right, and it says digital yen. This is posted November 23rd, 2022 of this year. Digital yen CBDC trial set to roll out with major banks in 2023. Japan's CBDC trial will involve 3 major banks in 2022. The central bank will decide whether to take CBDC trial live in 2026. While the opposition of CBDC is immense, they can eventually result in a wider crypto adoption, as well as the case in Nigeria. Invested Seaside Club will do the rest. Read now, and it says right here, the Bank of Japan will roll out a pilot program for a central bank digital currency project to 3 major Japanese banks in spring 2023. The pilot's launching, which we're close to that. We're less than 30 days to 2023. The pilot's launch will dovetail with the bank's 1-year CBDC experiment set to end April 2023. So they're already doing this. The 2-year pilot aims to determine any problems with deposit and withdrawals to and from bank accounts. It would also check whether the infrastructure is operational during natural disasters and without an internet connection. The bank will decide whether to take the CBDC live in 2026. The Bank of Japan governor said May 2022 that while the Bank of Japan has not yet decided whether to launch a retail buying and selling CBDC, the currency will help secure a safe and seamless infrastructure. And they're not the only nation that's doing this. You got, obviously we had Japan, then you also got Australia. All right, you got Australia, Brazil to start tests on digital currency in 2023. The European Union could start testing CBDC in 2023. Russia to start real CBDC tests in 2023. Then again, Japan. Also, I found one in Turkey. Yeah, Central Bank of Turkey plans to launch CBDC in 2023. So this is happening worldwide. All right. And I'm sure America is on board with all of this as well. This is the Central Bank of Turkey. This is from CoinDesk.com. Okay, it says the central bank Central Bank of Turkey plans to launch CBDC in 2023. The proposal was mentioned in the executive branch annual plan presented Monday. And in all these nations, nobody's asking why are all these nations jumping on board of this? Because this is what the super elite want. Okay? And they're all in their hands. Russia, America, Japan, Turkey, China, all of them are on it. The article is adapted from CoinDesk, blah, 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 blah. Turkey is poised to launch a central bank digital currency next year. Turkey's presidential annual program for 2023 presented on Monday by Presidential Strategy and Budget Directorate contains a discussion of central bank digital currency. The announcement came a year after Turkey's central bank announced in September 2021 that it was considering issuing CBDCs to complement its existing payments infrastructure in a project entitled Central Bank Digital Turkish Lira Research and Development. And if you know anything about Turkey, that lira is tanking, it's not at an all-time high over there. So this is going to give them more reason to move for that. It says listen to this. The digital Turkish lira system will be integrated with digital identity and FAST. The official report, what does FAST stands for? Financial and Scientific and Technological Research Institution. So this is going to coincide with the whole social credit program, credit system that they're coming up with, and your identity and how they're going to find this. It's not going to be on a card. It's not going to be on a driver's license. It's going to be on that chip. It says the digital Turkish lira system will be integrated with digital identity and FAST. The official report stated FAST is a payment system operated by the Turkish Central Bank. The report also stated that the Turkish Central Bank will carry out the research and development efforts and testing of its CBDC in collaboration with other banks. And this is worldwide. Okay? Worldwide. These are different nations that are getting ready. You got Turkey. They're still talking about Turkey. The Fed now scheduled for mid-2023 launch. Central Bank. Fed now scheduled 23. This is America. This is from August 31st, 2022. Fed now scheduled for mid-2023 launch. The Federal Reserve System is on track to deliver its 24/7, 365 instant payment service, FedNow, between May and July 2023. Fed Vice Chair Lael Brainerd revealed a timing remark on August 29th. Previously, the Fed had said only that it intended to operationalize FedNow in 2023. Brainerd said FedNow Cloud first design is unique among central bank payment systems. Cloud technology allows scalability, resiliency, as backup servers can be thousands of miles apart, she said. Yeah, so we're getting close. 2023 is going to be a big year for the MOTB. All these different nations moving towards the central banking system. I just want to look at this picture right here. See if they give a bigger picture. Right here, it says Central Bank Digital Currencies, CBDC, status, launched, pilot, development, canceled, inactive, and research. So America right now is doing research. Brazil is having a pilot plan. Uruguay and Argentina is inactive right now, but I'm sure they'll be active. Ecuador, they canceled theirs. Australia is in a development stage. All right. The Philippines, they're already doing research. All these different nations, Canada is having a pilot program right now. All these different nations are getting it. It says over 100 countries worldwide are exploring digital currency, more popularly known as cryptocurrency. Introducing regulated digital currencies issued by countries' central banks presents many opportunities. This graphic explores the state of the CBDC globally. Right? By and large, Asian countries seem to be more advanced stages of CBDC related projects. Yeah. And when you look at this, the China social, what is it called? social credit system. You look this up, this is going to be a part of that. The social credit system, all right, which they got going on in China right now. The social credit system is a national credit rating and blacklist being developed by the government of People's Republic of China. The social credit initiative calls for establishment of a record system so that businesses, individuals, and government institutions can be tracked and evaluated for trustworthiness. There are multiple different forms of social credit system being experimented with. While the national regulatory method is based on blacklisting and whitelisting, the program is mainly focused on business, is very fragmented, contrary to the popular misconception that it is focused on individuals and its centralized system, but it is. The social credit system is an extension of the existing financial credit rating system in China. The origin of the system can be tracked back to the 1980s. Chinese government attempted to develop a personal banking and financial credit rating system, especially for rural individuals and small businesses that lack documented records. It says the Chinese government aims to enhance trust in the society with a system-regulated business regarding issues such as food, safety, intellectual property, theft, and financial fraud. It says supporters claim that the system helps to regulate social behavior, improve the perceived trustworthiness of citizens, which include paying taxes and bills on time, and promote traditional Chinese moral values. Critics of the system, some of them stemming from misconceptions according to this, claim that it oversteps the rule of law and infringes on the legal rights of residential and organizations, especially right to reputation, the right to privacy. And you're not going to have no privacy in this new system. This is Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in a right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark of the name of, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And that's right. If you don't got this digital all, okay, you're gonna be stagnated in this society, and you're not gonna be able to buy and sell. And that's gonna be the new way, and it's gonna be the way of the whole entire world. All these developed nations, these developing nations, they're all getting on board with this thing. Okay, they're all getting on board with this thing. All right. Russia to start real CBDC tests in 2023, and they're all doing it. And you see that they got the snake coming out of Putin's mouth. You know what I mean? But this is getting real, man. And 2023 is going to be a big year for CBDCs, man. Let's look up the digital dollar, see what that's at. Yeah, because America seems like it's going to be on the last leg of these different nations getting on it. And that's because the dollar is the world currency right now. The digital U.S. dollar and how it will affect the global financial system. Digital Dollar Project, November 4, 2022. Leading discussion on the U.S. Central Bank digital currency. The Digital Dollar Project is a partnership between Accenture, NYCE, New York Stock Exchange. Banking giants and New York Fed start 12-week digital dollar. Listen to this. Let's see if it pops up. Yep. Banking giants and New York Fed start a 12-week digital dollar pilot. So all these different nations are doing the same thing. Global banking giants are starting a 12-week digital dollar pilot with the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. The participation announced Tuesday. Citigroup, HSBC Holdings, MasterCard, Wells Fargo, and all these are financial institutions. No man is going to be able to buy or sell, say if you got that mark. Among the financial companies participating in the experiment alongside the New York Fed's Innovation Center, they said the project, which is called the Regulated Liability Network, will be conducted in a test environment and use simulated data. The pilot will test how banks using digital dollar tokens, that's what you're going to be getting in America, man, which your UBI is going to be these digital dollar tokens and common database can help speed up payments. Early this month, Michelle Neal, head of the New York Fed Market Group, said it sees promise in using a central bank digital dollar to speed up settlement time in currency markets, man. And again, America is not the only one. You got many countries: Australia, Turkey, Japan, the EU, the US, China, all using these things. So I wanted to bring this out because, we're one step closer. And 2023 definitely is going to be a big year for a lot of things, but especially for the CBDCs and ultimately for the RFID microchip, which is the MOTB. So I didn't want to make this too long, but I definitely hope that it was edifying. And this is stuff that you look up. 2023 is going to be a big year. That's what time. Say shalom, on to the next.